3 Wow, I heard himself like a punny no hamburger. No, we don't affirm, no doubt. And certainly not the individual one that you used to have you. I'm simply here, okay. I'll separate that. And Beyonce's sister slammed Jay-Z. Is Wendy Williams Jay-Z fixated on the grounds that there could be not a really obvious reason for why she continues to meddle in his undertakings? Consider it Wendy Williams meets Beyonce face to face with conviction and constancy, furnished with tributes confirmation, and an arrangement to obliterate the unblemished image of their purportedly perfect association, a hostile and strong move would shake the diversion business to its very establishment. Imagine a scenario in which I were to let you know that she truly went this far inquisitive profoundly into the confidential existences of superstars, has never staged Wendy, who is eminent for her penchant for mixing the pot. And she doesn't stop there, she go on, by exposing them to the best sort of embarrassment. Selena Gomez is presumably perhaps of the most made craftsmen over here. Selena's not a vocalist, please. She has gained notoriety for uncovering humiliating insider facts that others wouldn't think for even a second to contact, in light of the fact that to her strong demeanor and readiness to take risks. Yet to assume the marriage of Jay-Z and Beyonce that takes chutzpah to an unheard-of level. And Beyonce's sister slammed Jay-Z in the lift. And that will be my popular narrative. So we should get to it's the ideal opportunity for hot cocoa, as per reports Williams over, and again look to give guest evidence of Jay-Z's two-faced conduct, with an end goal to uncover the supposed treachery that has tormented their relationship. When she uncovered Jay-Z's relationship with Blue Cantrell while he was dating Beyonce, that was her most memorable strike. Wow. I heard him accompany a pony with this question. She did for sure stir things up around town square on Blue, expressed that there was no close connection among her and Jay, and encouraged everybody to neglect this occurrence. For what reason would individuals like to let the Jay-Z Blue consideration preliminary thing? Though Wendy, however, was not having it after all, she had no other opportunity to cut Jay-Z down. So Blue at long last told Wendy Williams that she had eyes for him, after much pushing and pestering. I said I actually have eyes only for him now. I don't care a lot who he dates. I've generally felt weak at the knees over for him. It's protected to think Wendy began to determine to cut off Beyonce and Jay-Z's relationship. And assuming you accepted, Sovereign B was excessively refined to focus. You were mixed up this time. Wendy got her Beyonce decided to utilize the tune signs to convey her misery. I once fell head over heels for a Sagittarius, and a Pisces has harmed me. And in the event that I let you know that Blue is a Pisces and Jay-Z is a Sagittarius, would you accept me before we proceed with it's likewise critical to bring up that Beyonce and Jay-Z gave their most memorable kid the name Blue Ivy when they invited her in 2012. Much occurrence. Lou couldn't resist the opportunity to answer too. Beyonce was unequivocally cautioned not to intrude with her by her at the time. Lou said she may be endeavoring to do it to get press, yet I need to let her mindful, assuming she goes there with me. It's some unacceptable choice. So it wouldn't be mistaken to express that Wendy's arrangement was to a great extent effective, if it's not too much trouble. Comprehend that this isn't whenever Beyonce and Jay-Z's first exceptionally plugged marriage has gone under examination. The 2 or 3 has for quite some time been the subject of steady bits of gossip about conjugal struggle and disloyalty. Yet since Wendy Williams entered the image, those reports have died down. Both the stakes and the plot have changed surprisingly. Is the point at which the acting earnest? Or is this a purposeful work to additional her profession and evaluations, guarding a big motivator for she, since we should confront it, the choice made by Wendy Williams to attempt to uncover Jay-Z's supposed undertakings to his own significant other has sweeping repercussions. She has hurled herself entirely into the center of a disagreeable conjugal clash. Considerably more ridiculous is the way that Wendy hasn't generally rushed for Jay-Z's throat. Yet how did these two influential people transform into fierce opponents? Every last bit of it started when Wendy Williams, with her unmistakable daringness, began condemning Jay-Z's and his own life on her show. She went profoundly into his past, uncovering stories of covered mysteries, monetary embarrassments, and, surprisingly, supposed undertakings. Her unwavering quest for exciting news cast Jay-Z in a terrible light, enraging his allies. She actually plans to harm their standing and end their marriage as per her the way that Wendy is still distant from completed in the wake of doing the Blue and Jay-Z stunt, and offering incalculable trashing comments about Jay-Z would be an exceptionally persuading contention. When she strongly uncovered Jay-Z's contact with charming earthy colored, she increased current standards. When it came to offering remarks about Saucy Brown's looming life story, she didn't keep down. Williams has stated that Jay-Z had a sexual relationship with him even before he and past began dating Saucy Brown. Has a journal turning out in December. You probably won't mind. The book is hit up on the most disputable snapshots of her set of experiences in life and hip bounce, etc. She told watchers she then, at that point, dished Jay-Z and Saucy Brown were purportedly a romantical thing. Okay, I'll say asserted, yet we realize we know, definitely she concealed it before Beyonce supposedly, to be more straightforward, reprimanded Wendy's genuineness, morals, and validity. Williams hasn't answered Jay's versus censuring her. Yet she may made a more alluring reaction. Review the public provocation of Jay-Z by Beyonce's sister in the video that surfaced. That is the one. Yes, the syndicated program Sovereign got her proper recompense by making Jay-Z look terrible, invested more energy examining the video than it really endured toward the start of her show, and pulling some Angela Lansbury pantomimes by uncovering a clues to be certain. She remembered any essential subjects. She even took out certain notes. Williams' judgment, Jay-Z was expected for it. Here's some a greater amount of what she said. There is the same old thing here between Jay-Z and Solange. Beyonce's latent conduct in the video gave Williams the feeling that she had seen both of them acting in this manner previously, and that their set of experiences of battling was not new in the end. This supports our hypothesis that Wendy truly harbors resentment against the power couple. She should not be spreading the word in the event that anything their contention has had only dynamite repercussions. Currently dubious. Wendy Williams was seeing expanding response from Jay-Z's casted, a ballot fan base they guaranteed. She was a one-sided and vindictive pundit who mishandled her foundation to disperse misrepresentations and harm. Jay-Z's standing one Twitter client named her perspective inappropriate and vital. Wendy, who her viewpoints matter now, she wants to go plunk down someplace. Another pointed at one of the many examples where Wendy slammed Beyonce and Jay-Z over not standing up at the public song of praise, suggesting that the music symbols didn't regard their country enough. One of the fans tweeted, "I know great and well Wendy Williams didn't sit on public television and scrutinized Beyonce and Jay-Z for not remaining while at the same time wearing an Ivy Park dress, and afterward took a gander at the camera and fundamentally said they would leave in the event that they could do without this country. What the people, hang on, there's more happening here than just a verbal fight. There are charges of ulterior expectations and history-based enmities. As per some, Wendy Williams might have been focusing on Jay-Z for different reasons, might be associated with her earlier issues, and longing for greater evaluations. Another clarification fights that Jay-Z might have utilized his ability to destroy Wendy's vocation, which is the wellspring of this horrible press. We wouldn't preclude Jay-Z. After the entirety of dislike he hasn't proactively done, it's muddled how or when Wendy Williams and Jay-Z's contention will complete. As it keeps on consuming, will they at any point set their disparities to the side and come to a comprehension? Or will this convincing squabble be additionally energized by their aggression? The truth will come out at some point, yet one thing is sure: the contention between these two ostentatious characters has unsalvageably changed the historical backdrop of mainstream society. Love them or disdain them, Wendy Williams and Jay-Z have exhibited characters that have unalterably molded the historical backdrop of mainstream society, regardless of how you feel about them. Wendy Williams and Jay-Z have demonstrated the way that even the most far-fetched competition can hold our consideration and interest. Gratitude for watching our video. Make a point to buy in our feed. For more celeb recordings, remember to like and remark. Additionally, share it with loved ones.